introduce my important guest who will deliver the July 4th Independence Day speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, John F.
What has gone wrong with America is not a random visitation of fate. It is the result of forces which have assumed control of the American system.
This is Kennedy. How are you all? Welcome to the great state of Texas. Well, I want you to know how happy Nellie and I are that you've been able to come and visit us this day. Some of the things, of course, the only coach that was going to talk was along with the band.
Caravan of cars, and he picked him off right here. Shot him with a rifle, high-powered rifle. Now here he comes right here. See that they're doing it just like that's the president and Ms. Jacqueline Kennedy. See, she's dressed just like her. The day she shot. See there? See, they shot him right there. Watch it. See, that's what she did. See that Secret Service man crawling on that? That's where he did it. They took off, went around to Parkland Hospital. You remember we passed Parkland Hospital yesterday?
I don't know.
That's where they took. Don't you remember I said that's where the president?
Mr. President gone. They killed Mr. President. Oh, God. They killed him. They killed Mr. President.
Oh, look. He's reenacting it. Oh, no. Hold on.
What?
As your artist president, I've addressed you on several other occasions through the media, and I have always valued this opportunity. It is truly fitting that I am only able to talk to you tonight via television, for like all presidents in recent years, I am, in reality, nothing more than another image on your television sets. I am, in reality, only another face on your screens. I am, in reality, only another link in that chain of pictures which makes up the sum total of information accessible to us all as Americans. Like my elected predecessors, the content of the image I present is no different than the image itself. Because I must function only as an image, I have chosen in my career to begin with the end and to be born, in a sense, even as I was dying. I suffered my image death on the streets of Dallas, Texas, August 10, 1975, in order to render my ultimate service to the media which created me and without which I would be nothing. I did this to emphasize the fact that no president can ever again be anything more than an image, and that no image could ever be in the past, nor can ever be in the future anything but dead. We are now going to go into the Kennedy Museum and talk to the curator. I want to thank you all for coming to the Kennedy Museum. And I also want you all to know, as you watch the history of my life, yes?
Please,
Would you prefer?
not now. I'll talk to you later about it.
Yes, fine. Thank you very much, sir. It's a good, worthwhile thing that you're doing here.
Please step outside.
Yes, sir.
Right this way, Mr.
Doesn't seem that,
Right this way.
well,
We got some new recruits.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I thought the most interesting thing was watching the people enjoy it so much. How could they enjoy it so much? was cathartic.
In what way?
It puts an end to it. It puts an end to my interest in it. It puts an end to my interest in the images in it. It puts an end to my involvement in this fantasy.
Yeah.
And
Do you think anybody cares?
I don't think anybody cares.
Do you think anybody is interested in Kennedy?
I think a lot of people are interested in Kennedy, but I don't think very many people are interested in me being Kennedy.
How about you, sir? How did you feel about the program?
How do I feel about the program?
What did you think about it?
Well, it was unusual, I should say, for one thing.
And the form that whoever put this thing together did it in was ambiguous, a little absurd, and in such bad taste because people take the incident so seriously that it shook me up, and noticing the crowd reaction, it shook the crowd up too.
This is going to give me bad dreams, and I'm not even sure why.
Yeah, I saw 40 minutes worth of a couple of slides, a little bit of real film, and a lot of phoniness.
Why do you think that?
Because it was artificial. It had nothing to do with anything. They took a theme of a man getting killed, and they played little games with it.
What do you think would have been more appropriate?
Well, to either tell what happened or else make up your own story. They didn't use anything original at all. It was very sloppy. It was very meaningless. This was very bad, very irresponsible, and very meaningless, besides being a $2 ripoff.
What did you think about the president's message?
What president's message?
The artist president.
Well, what has he got to do with Kennedy? That could have been Abraham Lincoln. Why not make him Abraham Lincoln?
There was no television.
There was no graphics.
No, what I mean is, he made a point at the end of it. The artist president made a point. I mean, it sounded like to me he was making it to artists, though. It sounded to me like he said, you know, if you're going to do something as an artist, do something at least that focuses attention on something meaningful. But, you know, it only seemed that way to me, though.